coverage of Yash around the world. We are now in Pune city. Our first stop on exploring this city is Shaniwar Wada. This fort was built in 1730 as a fort. It was the main seating of the Maratha Empire, and in 1800s the interior was burned, which means the inside was burned. Now this is one of the most iconic places to see in Pune. You want to know what else we can see? Follow me, let's find out. We are now at Cafe Good Luck. This cafe is of an Indian and Iranian cuisine, fusion cuisine. So this restaurant was established in 1935. It is of Iranian cuisine, but it has Indian cuisine too. This is one of the oldest restaurants in Pune, and it is one of the most famous. And the square around us where this restaurant stands, it bears the same name, Good Luck Square. So we're about to have breakfast here, in an Indian style breakfast. I'm ready to have breakfast. Now we are in Shukrawar Pit. This area of Pune is like a marketplace where you can buy utensils. Steel, copper, silver, like these pots behind me. You can buy steel products or any utensil-like products. Now let's move on to our next part of this tour. This is our stop on our Pune tour, one of the most famous places in Pune, Aga Khan Palace. This palace was constructed in 1892 by Sultan Muhammad Shah Aga Khan III, and in 1969 it was donated to the Indian government. And did you also know it was also the prison of Mahatma Gandhi? This is a very big palace that covers about 19 acres. We're going to go inside and see what else is inside. We are now inside Aga Khan Palace as we are prepared to enter the Mahatma Gandhi Museum. In 1942, Mahatma Gandhi ji was leading the Quit India movement. Because of this, the British detained him here at Aga Khan Palace. And even though he was detained here, the Quit India movement still went on. Now we're prepared to go inside. Kasturba Gandhi, the wife of Mahatma Gandhi, passed away here in Aga Khan Palace. We are on our way to visit her memorial. We are now at the memorial of Mahatma Gandhi. As you can see behind me, it says, "Here rest the ashes of Mahatma Gandhi." And if you turn over here, you can see that this is the memorial of his wife. We are now at the famous Lal Mahal. This fort was built for Shivaji Maharaj, and he spent his entire childhood here. This is also the place where he battered Shaista Khan and cut off his 3 fingers. Now we are going to move on to the next part of our Pune tour. Now we are at Pateleshwar Caves. This is an 8th century cave-like temple carved with stone. There are many statues of Hindu gods within this temple, like Lord Shiva. And now we're going to explore the rest of this temple-like cave. Follow me. We are now at Sambhaji Park, where just like a park, you can do all sorts of fun things. Kids can play here. There's also a little aquarium. If you can turn to the right, you can see this small aquarium. And if you look this way, you can see a whole lot of green. This is a great park to visit here in Pune. So come on and see it. We are now at Dagdusheth, Halwai, Ganpati. This temple is in honor of the great Hindu god Ganesh. And celebrities and chief ministers of Maharashtra are devotees to the temple and visit this temple on the annual 10-day Ganesh festival. Now we are on our way to the next stop of our tour. Behind me is the oldest library in Pune, established in 1848. Now we are moving on to Raja Kelkar Museum. We are now in front of the Raja Kelkar Museum. This museum was established by Dr. Kelkar and is in honor of his son. This museum houses his collection of around 15,000 artifacts. We're about to go inside and see what artifacts are inside this museum. Collection of the Raja Kinkar Museum. If you can see behind me, you can see there are sculptures from all over India. Yeah, this one is from Rajasthan, early 18th century. Now we are prepared to move on to the next part. Look at all of these artifacts behind me. You can see statues and furniture and objects. And look at these columns. They're magnificent. Now we're going on to the next part of our tour. Wow. Look at all these artifacts. They're all utensils. Oh, it's from the times from other parts of India. Look behind me as you can see all these amazing instruments from all over India. We are now inside Mastani Mahal. This part has been recreated inside the Raja Kelkar Museum. And if you have seen the movie Parvati Hill Mastani, you could tell that this part is from that movie. Now we are prepared for the next part for work. Now we are exiting the Raja Kelkar Museum, but what an experience it was to explore this very museum. And if you're visiting Pune, this is one of the top sites to see. Now we're heading off to our next X to this side. Bye. We are now at Sarasbag, where if you can see behind me is a large park, and the red building behind me is a temple of the great Hindu god Ganesh. We are about to go inside and explore somebody. You want to follow me? Let's go. We're about to enter the Sarasbag Ganpati temple, and this temple is around a lake-like pond. If you can look to your right, you can see this pond right here. It's amazing. Now we're about to enter the temple. We are at Parvati Hill, our final stop. You can see we're not exactly at the top yet, but if you can look behind me, you can see to the left is the Peshwa Garden. You can see in the center is the Peshwa Museum, and over here on the right is a temple. And right here, you can see that's the main temple, and that's where we're going to climb up to and see the whole city of Pune. Now we're about to climb up. Go. Now we are at the top of Parvati Hill. This is a famous hilltop here in Pune, rising 2,100 feet above sea level. Now on top of the hilltop is a temple, and this temple is that temple. This Parvati Hill was built during the Peshwa dynasty of the Maratha Empire here, and it's been a great hilltop and a famous Pune site for many years. That concludes our Pune tour. Now we are leaving Pune and heading off onto our next adventure. Remember, I'm Yash of Yash Around the World. New episodes drop every Saturday, and don't forget to click the like and subscribe.